And we're going to keep it going. Cable Ace winner, star of his own dry bar comedy special. Say hello to the comedy of Joey Callahan.
Bucks County! I love coming to Bucks, or as I like to call it, white people with Moneyville. All my friends moved out here, joined the cult of Bucks County. They were like, come to Jonathan. Move to Holland. Why do you still live in Philadelphia? You know why I still live in Philly? Because on trash night, I could put a dead body out, next day gone. All you suburban jackasses have to separate paper, plastic, dead body. I don't got time for that. I'm so glad to be here. Big weekend for me. Today, big taping show, right? With you guys. Tomorrow, my 35th wedding anniversary. Yeah. Very funny, after 31 years of marriage, my wife developed a nut allergy. She is apparently allergic to my nuts. And, oh, I'm looking around here, I'm betting some of you women have that allergy. We get in bed, I grab that EpiPen, I go, come on, you're gonna be fine. You'll be fine. Where are the married guys? Clap if you're married. Look at the energy. How much do you want? Married guys, be honest with me. I want to make sure it's not just me. But when your wife is telling you a story, are you also thinking to yourself, I know there's a shorter version of this story. So many details. I beg my wife when she's telling me a story, start at the end. Start at the end. I want to create an app for husbands where the wife can tell her entire story into the phone, and then the husband gets the edited version. Wife tells the whole story, hands it to the husband, he hits one button. Got my hair cut. That's it. I'm sure other people said it's just so nice to be around with people, spending, in the lockdown, being a year and a half with my wife and my daughters. I live with all women. I have it down to a science. I just wake up and apologize to the first one I see. I'm sorry, what was I thinking? No, you're right, I don't consider your feelings. Am I the only parent here when your kid leaves the room, you also give them the finger? There's a ride to the mall. I have to be honest though, during the lockdown, I make fun of my wife all the time, but I'm married to a rock star. I never realized it. My wife is a first grade teacher, and I did not know why she was so miserable all the time. And then I saw her teach 36-year-olds on Zoom from 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, oh my God. She'd come down in the morning. Hi, everybody. So good to see everybody. Okay, end of the day, take care. Don't touch me! And the worst part is, you run into the parents of her kids out and about. We were going to a BYOB restaurant. We stopped at a wine store, and my wife is holding 2 bottles of wine, right? And we run into the parents of one of her 6-year-olds, and the father thinks he's smart, and he goes, what are you doing here? And I'm very protective of my wife. I went, have you met your kid? And I'm amazed. With kids, they test them for everything. I went to Catholic school. Anybody go to Catholic school? I don't know if you're familiar with my parish. It was Our Lady the minimum wage, but they didn't test us. My wife's testing kids for everything, but I'm thinking, just once, they got to bring the parents in, right, and go, listen, we tested your child for everything, and I mean everything. On the spectrum, dyslexia, autism. Turns out he's a jackass. After meeting you, apparently it's genetic. I like you guys. You laugh and then you stop laughing. From my perspective, you're good laughers, but then you become like East German judges. I'm getting a lot of this from you guys. Where is your next joke? Before I came here, I was watching the Olympics. Oh my gosh, it's ice skating. When you live with all women, that's all they want. Like, ice skating's on! Leave ice skating on! They'll have like a man-woman pairs come out, right, do a little triple Lux Camo, whatever they're doing. All of a sudden, the guy will throw the woman about 18, 19 feet in the air. She'll pull sparklers out of her butt, land perfectly, and then you hear the announcer go, oh, that's a shame, they really missed that one. What did they miss, man? What could she have possibly pulled out of her rear end that would have made you happy? I think the Olympics are just getting lazier because they have like the running, right? Now they have walking in the Olympics. There's going to be the let's take an Uber event. I was reading too, they want to introduce poker in the Olympics. How do you guys feel about that? I love that idea because it is a sport that Americans will dominate. The American poker team. Short, fat Italian guys from Atlantic City. They're already going to be in running suits. The announcer comes out, what happened to the Swedish team? Yeah, they fell. USA. Hey, folks, that is all my time. My name is Joey Callahan. Thank you so much.
Joey Callahan.